Okay, folks. So I just heard the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic, and I don't claim to be Christian or Jewish or, an adherent of any religion. I'm just interested in religion. So um, this video is going to be about a weird practice for heterodox Christians. So here I have Jesus on the cross. This is a necklace pendant, and I got my necklace for about $8. And, I think that's good because the less money you spend on jewelry or anything else, the more you can give to the poor. So, something I'd recommend you do if your mind's eye is not that strong, maybe you have aphantasia or brain fog or something, is you take something like this object, and to be clear, you're not going to be worshiping it. It's not what we're doing, but you put it in front of your eyes in the morning, and you allow your mind to gradually be flooded with thoughts of, I know it sounds cheesy, but what Jesus would do in your life. Like if you clock into work, there are certain situations in which you won't have to work as intensely as you normally do, and in those contexts, you might be able to extend a kind word to someone. You might offer them something healing when they least expect it. And it doesn't have to cost a lot of money because we're all hurting financially right now. And what you can do during your workday when you're not particularly busy or dealing with strenuous obligations is imagine that Jesus is like maybe 7 feet away from you and watching you, not with like a stern, harsh judgment or anything, but more like an affectionate curiosity, like, what is this child of God going to do? And you can do this if you're a cashier. You can do it in several contexts as long as you're not dealing with too much of a workload in the moment. And this kind of mindfulness can make it so that you permeate the spatial world with like an open, receptive heart, even if you are busy and tired. So you don't need this sort of thing. If you have a strong mind's eye, again, you can just imagine being monitored by and celebrated by Jesus or something without using these kinds of instruments. But unfortunately, thanks to an instance of, I don't want to get into this, but it's like medical malpractice, technically. I don't have as much of a mind's eye as I used to, so there are still sophisticated, advanced concepts in my mind. But my ability to visualize things is weakened, and I'm finding ways to replenish it. So I use instruments like this as a compensatory means by which to help ennoble me and help me focus on like ennobling thoughts and feelings and transformational intentions. So I'm not saying I have full-blown aphantasia, but the potency of my mental imagery is not as strong as it used to be because something that was forcibly administered upon me ended up destroying some of my faculties and nearly killing me, to be honest. So I'm not going to get into that whole thing because I don't want to catch heat from certain kinds of authorities or people with a lot of money, I'm just a wage slave. So yeah, I hope you like this practice. Remember to guard your heart and do whatever you can to keep yourself the kind of person who has a calm, sleepy conscience. It's one thing to have a sleepy conscience, but at some point you can become morally excellent enough that your conscience actually just gives you random bouts of like laughter and giggling and stuff during your workday. And I know that because I regularly experience this sort of thing. So 20 years ago, I thought I would end up becoming like a chronic bully or something, and then I caught myself. And even if you're someone with a long string of moral failures and conduct issues and stuff, you still have a chance to turn things around as long as you have breath in your lungs. So you have to keep fighting the good fight, so to speak. You can't throw in the towel unless you get like advanced Alzheimer's or something, Because what else is life for, Just accumulating shekels and just pissing away your life on changing neurochemical states. Like, there has to be something higher than treating your own nervous system as the locus for all that is good. So anyway, thank you for watching and have a good day. And God bless you.